It's the 2K Sports pregame show, presented by Kia.
It all comes down to this one game. It's Game 7 here in Round 2, and it's right here on 2K Sports. Welcome, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Tonight, it's the Washington Wizards as they'll be playing against the Boston Celtics. Taking a look at the Celtics, they've turned the tables, dodging elimination with a crucial Game 6 victory on the road. Now they find themselves in the driver's seat, looking to finish the job.
An aerial view of downtown Boston, our location tonight, gives you a great idea of the beauty of this historic city. The Boston fans already at a fever pitch inside the arena. Well, this is what we've all been waiting for. Game 7. The winner to advance to the conference finals and get one step closer to a championship. This is Kevin Harlan at the table alongside Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge from the sideline. You look at Boston, it all comes down to this. A well-fought series so far, but only one team will walk away victorious.
And this is the payoff for the work you put in during the regular season, getting to play this deciding game in your own building. And these fans, I'm telling you, are ready to carry them.
So off the tip, it's Washington's ball. We've got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this one. So the Wizards 5 right now. Wall and Beal, the incredible backcourt tandem. Morris pairs with Gortat down low, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3, the small forward. Now here's Thomas. Bradley Beal unable to get his shot to go. Bradley can't get it to go.
Boy, he usually knocks that down with that much space.
Morris kicks to Bogdanovich. Nice ball movement by Washington. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And Boston called for the foul.
What a story for Markieff Morris, taking exactly one pick before his twin brother Marcus back in 2011.
The Wizards shooting their first free throws of the night right here. First one falls for him. And Morris drops them both.
Yeah, we know there are big men in the NBA who struggle at the line, but for him, it's a real strength.
Feeds to Horford. Kicks it to Bradley. Johnson with a screen on Beal. Shot off the screen. Bradley can't get it to go.
That's an outstanding effort there. Everyone knows you can shoot from that distance, and the D did a terrific job making it difficult. They got very fortunate there, guys. They should just take their time on offense and not try to force things.
And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Beal. To the middle. Wants to get it to Morris and does. The layup missed.
Outstanding defense. No one wants to get in front of that guy when he's around the rim, but he did a great job there.
Thomas kicks to Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Horford's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Wall against Thomas. Wall, no luck. The Celtics have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Wall against Thomas. Johnson sets the screen for Thomas. And then Johnson with the jam.
reversed it home. That was pretty.
Agreed. The agility on display. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Wall, that's good.
Yeah, it's hard to keep up with him. John Wall just a blur with that first step. Beep, beep.
Thomas with the ball. He feeds it to Horford. Bradley kicks to Thomas. Lock at 6. Horford. No good on the 3.
Boy, we know this guy has a lot of confidence in himself and will take that shot again if he gets a chance.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now, here's Thomas. Down low. Here's Johnson. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. And he can't get the first one. And he's good on the second. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, I was able to speak with Brad Stevens for just a minute. He thinks pace will be a big factor. He said, we have to play this game at our speed. It's how we've been successful all year, and that's how we're going to try to win tonight. With home court advantage in this last game, Kevin, he feels confident they can do just that. Back to you.
Thank you, David. Johnson with a screen on Wall. Thomas outside. Buries it from three-point range. Thomas got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
Yeah, perfect release that time. I mean, I thought it might get blocked, but no.
You know, that is a tough matchup for him. The size difference is drastic, but he was able to get enough air under it to get the 3 to fall.
Now here's Beal. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. And pushing it up, here's Boston. In the corner, Bradley with it. And the Celtics hit again from deep. And Washington has possession. 6-point game. They come into this game after losing on Saturday.
Yeah, but they didn't roll over in that game. Had a good chance still to pull out the victory. Just couldn't come through in crunch time.
You know, here's the thing. They played hard. Strategy was solid. They had a couple of lulls, and it really cost them.
Here's Thomas. Following the basket by Markieff Morris. Johnson dishes to Crowder. At the elbow, Horford. Shot clock at 5. From deep, Thomas. Offensive rebound. Here's Johnson. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. The Celtics shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And that one falls for Johnson. He hits both from the stripe. Wizards trail by 6. And Wall kicks to Morris. There's the pick. Pass to Beal. Down low. Here's Bogdanovich. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. The first free throw is good. And so he makes both from the line.
Yeah, shooting free throws among the many things he does well.
Thomas passes to Horford. Horford sets a screen for Crowder. Horford with the screen on Wall. Gortat with the steal. Wall against Thomas. Got a piece of it. Morris dishes to Gortat. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for two.
This guy will mix it up on the interior. Gortat will get some freebies.
The Wizards have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts. And free throw good for Marcin Gortat. Olynyk, he's checked in for Amir Johnson. That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
How about Gortat, guys? Really an ambassador for his home country of Poland. He loves that cultural exchange. And how about this? Speaks 4 languages.
Now here's Thomas. Dishes it to Olynyk. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
You know, in most situations, coach is okay with him taking that shot, even if it doesn't go in.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting 2. The Wizards shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight. Free throw good for Morris. And Morris drops them both. Here's Thomas. Pass to Horford. The turnaround. Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Outside, Beal. Wall. Plays it up and banks it in. Wall's got 6.
How about that finish by John Wall? The defense was not bad. He's just that good.
Wall against Thomas. Outside Bradley. That one falls, coming off of Thomas's feet. Thomas got his 3rd assist on the night. And on the screen now is the 2K leaderboard with a rundown of this postseason's assist leaders. Number 1, John Wall. 4th, Isaiah Thomas.
I think these two guys are having a little personal competition here in the playoffs to see who will finish with the most assists.
Now here's Wall. He has 6. He dishes it to Beal. There's a screen by Gortat. Rebound by Olynyk.
And you know what? That's one of those heat checks if he's taking shots like that.
You love the confidence, but that's a situation where they really needed a better look.
Here's Thomas. No good on the triple.
Oh, that's a tough 3-point try when you've got the defense right there.
How about the closeout? Gave no room to operate. Great effort.
Austin's gone 3 of 6, 50% from deep so far tonight. Horford, no luck.
You know, it's been hard for him to find the range this quarter, but I do like his aggressiveness.
Bogdanovich, no luck. The Celtics with the lead. Outside Thomas. There's the dish to Olynyk. Boston, no good that time either.
Boy, very surprising he clanked that one. Everybody in the building thought that was down.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Wall's shot is off. Here's Thomas. Pick by Horford. Thomas kicks to Horford. Again, the miss by Horford.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
Ball against Thomas, and stolen by Horford. Outside Thomas, uncovered. Morris with the rebound.
I didn't see that miss coming. I mean, he's usually been money from that range.
Passes it to Wall. 6 to shoot. Wall with another miss.
He looked like he rushed that look. Just needs to take his time, and the shot is there.
Thomas passes to Horford. Back to Thomas. Picked by Horford. Ring shot on the way. Again, Thomas missing.
And boy, has he been struggling big time here in the quarter.
Clearly out of rhythm. He's pressing the issue right now. I'd like to see him get his teammates involved.
Now here's Beal. He's been patient so far, nothing yet on the scoreboard. And they take the lead.
I like the commitment from Bradley Beal to take it inside and attack the defender.
Now here's Bradley. Upside Thomas. And there's the pass to Horford. Rebound, Washington.
The mechanics totally out of whack right now. He's lost his feel for the shot.
What a brutal stretch for him. Just trying to work his way out of it, which is harder than it sounds.
Morris with the bucket.
Well, Morris making things look easy right now. What a rhythm.
Here's Thomas. Horford with the screen on Wall. A 3 from Bradley. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Time called here. The Wizards decide to talk it over.
I think he just wants to tinker with the game plan a little bit, and I think that's a wise timeout.
It gives you a chance to calm your guys down. Let them know what opportunities you see from the sideline.
Here's what Boston's going with right now. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Brown comes in for Jay Crowder. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Avery Bradley. And Smart subbed in for Thomas. Now here's Jennings. Outside, Beal. It's good from long range. Beal's got 5 points so far.
How quick is that release? And it's 3 on the board. Beal doing what he does best.
1:51 left to play here in the first. Smart dishes to Olynyk. Brown wide open. He fires. Kept alive by Boston. Olynyk in the corner. Now Smart. Back to Olynyk. 5 to shoot. And Brown throws it down.
And love seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who really bashes it in the basket.
Outside, Beal. And it's out of bounds. The Celtics will take it the other way.
I think he just got nervous there, guys. Not sure what he was going for there.
And the Wizards making a change here. Burks is checked in. Green kicks to Smart. 1:03 left to play in the first. Off the screen. Misses off the left iron. Washington's gotten just 2 of 6 to fall from three-point range so far in the first. Jennings can't get it to go.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And here is Olynyk. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The game now all-time. Well, the Wizards shooting 39% in the early minutes of this game. 26 seconds left here in the first quarter. Burke, the pass to Jennings. Mahinmi a screen. Jennings dishes to Mahinmi. A timely screen gave him a step, and he took it all the way. Mahinmi's got his first bucket of the night. Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Jennings. Smart kicks to Green. With 1 on the clock, and the rejection by Mahinmi. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. Washington out in front. They're up by 2. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And thanks for joining us once more as we get set to continue our coverage of the Eastern Conference semis. And what stands out to you from Washington in this one?
It's all about their defense. They have just done a terrific job of negating the timing and spacing of their opponent.
Boy, they have not been caught out of position much, and they're taking great angles to the ball. I love what I'm seeing tonight.
Boston trailing. Taking a look at the Wizards. Jason Smith is out there at Porter. Then there's Ian Mahinmi. Then there's Burke. And it's Jennings in at the 2. Boston shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Zeller. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Washington shooting for the game at 42%. Burke with it. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. And it's Smith that time on the assist by Burke. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Yeah, it's just a smart shot, taking advantage of the mismatch.
Impossible to block that shot with the size difference. He had a very good look at the rim.
Now here's Smart. Shot clock at 6. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. And now let's give you a look at the players who have stood out at taking high percentage shots in the playoffs. You look at Mahinmi, a great player, second in the league.
And guys, that shooting percentage of his has been spectacular since the start of the playoffs. He has been completely locked in.
Burke kicks to Smith. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
For Washington, they have been good at the free throw line in this one, 7 of 8. That one is off. Some changes for Boston. Al Horford, he's checked in for Zeller. And it's Isaiah Thomas in for Green. And the Wizards making a change here as well. Wall's checked in. No good at the stripe this time. Second misses also. And here's Boston. Outside Thomas. Inside Horford. Porter pulls it in.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
Boy, if you're going to challenge him in the lane, you better go strong.
Wall passes to Smith. No good there. Great D that time from Johnson. The Celtics shooting 31%, not looking sharp offensively to say the least. Right side, Thomas. To the inside. Horford dishes to Smart. Horford kicks to Smart. And no good. His first shot of the night, missing. The Wizards with the lead. Here's Wall. Buries it from about 10 feet away. Wall's got 8.
Wall works hard to get shots from right there. Uses his quick feet really well.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Picked by Horford. Smart passes to Horford. Boston, no good that time either.
And another miss. Woo, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. Now, here's Burke. He's guarded by Thomas. Wall wide open. Wall with another miss. Celtics trail by 4. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Horford dishes to Johnson. It's stolen by Smith. 13 feet away. And again, John Wall. Wall's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I think that pull-up jumper is a shot the defense will concede to John Wall. They think you can't take away everything.
Outside Thomas. Inside. The feed now to Horford. Just 5 on the clock to stop the drought. That one's good, and the Washington lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Thomas.
You can't afford to give him that kind of a look.
Come on, as a defender, you have got to fight harder to get through that screen and stay with your man.
Bahini a screen. And Wall kicks to Smith. The Wizards working the ball around now. Again, the miss by Wall. The Celtics have gotten off to a rough start here in the second quarter, going just 1 for 5. Johnson the screen. Thomas passes to Johnson. The shot, no good. Now the Wizards take it the other way. Here's Wall. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics trail by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Wall. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Jay Crowder's checked in for Brown. Morris is checked in for Washington. Bradley Beal comes in for Trey Burke. Now here's Thomas. He's got 6. Here's Johnson. Lays it up and banks it in. Johnson's got 7 points.
You know, that's the kind of shot they'll take all day long.
Here's Wall. He's got 10. Porter, no luck.
And that's how you have to defend him out there on the three-point line. Played him perfectly.
Thomas gets a wide open look. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. Washington's gone 0-3 from beyond the arc to start the second quarter. And here's Wall outside. And again, Washington no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Wall against Thomas. But they get it back. Off target with his 3. Fires it up. And it's Wall. That time the assist from Mahinmi. Wall's got 6 here in this quarter.
Yeah, the offense coming easy right now for John Wall. He is rolling.
Horford with the screen on Wall. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Clearly a foul.
The Celtics have shot 5 of 6 at the foul line tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Boston making a switch here. Bradley's checked in. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. For Washington, they've gone 4 of 10 in the second quarter from the field. And Wall kicks to Porter. Feeds it to Morris. Back to Porter. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
but not too slim to mix it up inside. Nice work by Porter.
Thomas against Wall. Outside Thomas. He kicks to Johnson. He feeds it to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. There's the triple. Cranes the three-pointer. Bradley's got it all tied up now for Boston.
Unbelievable. This guy is completely in a zone.
And Wall kicks to Beal. Mahinmi, a screen on Crowder. Beal can't get it to go. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Porter, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
Timeout.
Porter's got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
So the Celtics call timeout, their first.
Just trying to get a break in the action to clear some heads here. I mean, they've gone ice cold, and not a bad idea to give them a little quick breather.
Quick breather and maybe scheme something up that we haven't seen yet in this game. We'll know soon enough.
Boston making a switch here. Olynyk's checked in. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Washington. Now here's Thomas. 8 points for him. Johnson the screen. Thomas kicks to Johnson. Good, and the assist goes to Thomas. Johnson's got 9 points.
Boy, what a pass. That assist was right on target. That's why his teammates absolutely love playing with this guy.
Here is Wall. He's got 12. Fast break, here we go. Moving it up. Johnson, good. 11 points in the game. Wizards have gone 6 of 13 so far from the field here in the second quarter. Wall dishes to Beal. Back to Wall. Mahinmi with the screen for Wall.
Boy, the speed just makes it so tough to contain John Wall without fouling.
2 shots, gentlemen.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. He's off on the first.
And when you're trailing, free throws become that much more important. It's much tougher to stay in a game when you're not converting.
Zeller, he's checked in for Boston. And a switcher also for Washington. Gortat's checked in for Ian Mahinmi. Good on the second free throw.
I think if you think about the climb of this Wizards franchise in the Eastern Conference, you closely associate it with their star point guard, John Wall.
Wall against Thomas. Picked by Zeller. For 3. Nice D from Wall.
And there have been some terrible shot choices here, Kev. That's not a good look at all.
Kicks it to Bogdanovich. Morris against Olynyk. Fades and shoots. Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 11 points.
Great shooting touch in face-up game opportunities for a power forward. Morris deadly from mid-range.
Now here's Olynyk. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. From the wing, Bradley can't get it to go. Wizards have gone 7 of 14 in the second quarter, shooting to the tune of 50%. And Wall kicks to Gortat. And stolen by Zeller. And pushing it up, here's Boston. A baseline J. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. Zeller's got 4 points in the quarter. This tug-of-war game continues.
And guys, that's lucky number 7 already in this game.
The kick out to Wall. Hits it from three-point range. And the Wizards lead by 2.
Building on a solid first quarter performance, he's now taken his offense up several notches.
Picked by Zeller. Thomas passes to Olynyk. Outside Crowder. Kicks it out to Bradley. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Olynyk. From 11 feet away. Takes a big high bounce and goes in. Olynyk's got the game tied up here for the Celtics. Washington's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. From deep, Wall, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. Green, he's checked in for Boston. Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for the Wizards. Celtics shooting 44% from the floor since we began the second quarter. Thomas dishes to Zeller. Over in the corner, Green. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
Yeah, outstanding job there of taking the harm and still able to finish.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Wizards trail by 3. Jennings kicks to Beal. Dishes to Gortat. Jennings against Thomas. Pass to Morris. 11 feet away. Rebound Boston. Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And guys, they've put the defense on the defensive.
Zeller passes to Green. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Zeller. Thomas outside. Rebound Washington. Gortat's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Beal with it. Now Thomas defending. The dish now to Jennings. And it's Bogdanovich in the corner. Beal against Thomas. From past the arc. Green with the rebound.
And this is the thing. They're trying to battle back, but his erratic shooting is really hurting.
Bradley, no one around him. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
He's going to force them to have to make adjustments. That's number 4 in terms of triples in the half.
Jennings kicks to Bogdanovich. To the paint. It's tipped. Shot to stop the run. That's in, and the Celtic lead is cut back down to 3 after the basket from Brandon Jennings.
And they may be leaning a little too heavily on the three-pointer when there are better looks to be had inside.
Shot from 12. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. 10 points for Isaiah Thomas.
Not an easy finish right there, but a beautiful move to give himself just enough space to get in close and knock it down.
There's the pick. Morris dishes to Beal. Great use of the pick to create room for the jumper. Beal's got 7.
Good defense, better offense. Beal is unfazed.
Green passes to Olynyk. Pick by Zeller. Bradley, that's for 2. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Wizards trail by 3.
And they can guarantee this is the last possession of the quarter if they hold it.
Right, which they should. No reason not to use the rest of the clock here.
Now here's Jennings. Morris a screen. Beal gets a wide open look. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Celtics lead by 3. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back. This is Ernie Johnson with Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. How about the playoff atmosphere? We're going to break down all the first half action for you. Taking a look at the Celtics, they're 1/2 away from finally moving on in this series. The pressure of Game 7 may be weighing heavily on them, and they've still got their work cut out in the second half, but they're in a pretty good position. Kenny, what's your take on Boston so far?
Well, I thought that turning point was when the bench came in. Those guys really hustled, and they gave the team some energy, and then they started to score baskets. That was a bonus.
Shaq, what was your takeaway on Washington?
I think it was their passing that's kept them in the game. You can see it in their assist numbers. They were very, very unselfish. The ball moving from side to side, guys making good cuts. It's enabled them to create a lot of chances. As long as they stay on the same page and keep working together, they got a great chance to take control of this game.
That, sadly, wraps up the halftime show. The third quarter set to begin in just a few. We'll see you right here, though, after the game, so you have that to look forward to.
Kenny had so much more to say.
Welcome back, everyone. There's State Station. That's where you get off the T if you're going to go visit the old State House here in Boston. And we welcome you back here to the broadcast of the Eastern Conference semifinals. Celtics leading by 3. Thomas is the point with Bradley into his side. Horford is out there with Johnson. And it's Crowder in at the 3. That's the Boston 5. And it's Wall in the corner. Down low, 6 to shoot. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
You know, Gortat only averages about 2 free throws a game for his career, and for a guy who plays as physically as he does, that's pretty surprising.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Roof shots.
That free throw missing. He hits the second from the line. The Celtics with the lead. Thomas kicks to Horford. Picked by Horford. Shoots the 3. Washington with the rebound. Gortat's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Wall, and it's all evened up. Wall's got 18 points.
Well, that's a big-time finisher around the rim. Wall makes it look easy.
Thomas kicks to Horford. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. Thomas got 6 assists in the game.
Boy, that's the type of shot they'd like to get on every single possession.
To the middle. Here's Bogdanovich. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Outside Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Celtics have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. The first free throw is good. So Horford gets 2. 90 seconds now into the second half. Gortat with a screen on Thomas. And Wall kicks to Bogdanovich. And the shot is long. It's a close game here in Boston. Outer dishes to Thomas. Six to shoot. Wall with the steal. Jumps up. And Wall with the slam.
Those are sensational defensive instincts on display from John Wall. So good at creating opportunities through his defense.
Now here's Horford. 7 points in the game. Bradley, that's for 2. Boston, no good that time either. Wizards have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a 3-point play. Going to the line for 1.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Brown, he's checked in for the Celtics. Marcus Smart comes in for Isaiah Thomas. And a change for the Wizards. Otto Porter Jr., he's checked in for Bogdanovich. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Now here's Smart, guarded closer. He dishes it to Horford. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Marcin Gortat. The Celtics have shot 10 of 11 at the line. Nice work so far for them. And he makes the first. Washington making some changes. Mahimi comes in for Gortat. And it's Jason Smith in for Morris. So Horford gets 2. Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. And Wall kicks to Smith. Beal, the pass to Mahimi. Good work defensively by Horford.
Great possession with an even better shot. Disappointing it doesn't go.
Outer dishes to Smart. Picked by Horford. Horford with the screen on Wall. High post shot. That one's not going to go. And Washington the other way now.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
Nice ball movement by Washington. Porter kicks to Wall. Just 5 on the clock. Back to Porter. Washington needs to get a shot off here. Mahimi. And another miss by Washington. For Boston, they've gotten just 1 of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And the foul called on Jason Smith. That is his first foul of the game. Trey Burks checked in for Beal.
Shooting for Boston, Amir Johnson. One shot.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Burke, the pass to Wall. Back to Burke. Screen by Smith. Shoots off the screen. The rebound by Johnson.
Good little 2-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
I'll tell you what, though, he'll take that every time. That's a great look.
And the shot's good from Crowder.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
And Wall kicks to Smith. Passes to Porter. To the middle, tipped away. Right side, Wall. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. And that's 23 points for Wall.
Yeah, improving his three-point percentage has been a true focus for John Wall every offseason.
Horford dishes to Brown. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Washington trailing. Now Porter. And there's the pass to Wall. There's the feed to Burke. Back to Wall. That one wide left. Boston's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Horford with a screen on Wall. Smart passes to Horford. Well, folks, tonight a great rebounding game we're watching in progress. And now, with that in mind, let's take a look at the all-time record for rebounds in a single game. How about Wilt Chamberlain with 55 rebounds back on November 24th, 1960?
And guys, that's one of those records that always seemed to me impossible to break. I mean, in the modern era, nobody's even sniffed that 55 rebound mark. I mean, heck, a lot of teams don't get 55 rebounds in a game, and Wilt's owned it since 1960.
So Horford gets 2. Wizards trail by 4. And Wall kicks to Porter. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 5 assists tonight.
Well, that's just a nice decision by Wall. Found him wide open.
Now here's Horford. He's got 11. Chalk up 2 there. Horford's got 10 points here in the second half.
He was a non-factor in that first half, but now he's making up for lost time.
Burke dishes to Wall. Back to Burke. 5 on the clock. Feeds it to Porter. Let's go. Another one falls for Washington.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
And here's Smart. He feeds it to Johnson. And he overdid it there. Too much force, it looked like, on the foul, and he's called for the flagrant.
And Kevin, I got to tell you, he's probably fortunate to just get a flagrant 1 there. I mean, so much contact. The officials easily could have gone even harder on it.
Greg, I agree. He'd better be on his best behavior from now on. One more flagrant of any variety, and he's out of here. No good on that one. That one is no good. Boston making some changes. Olynyk comes in for Al Horford. And it's Green in for Jay Crowder. And a switcher also for Washington. Jennings is checked in. Brown kicks to Olynyk. Smart with the ball. Pass to Green. Back to Smart. Shot clock at 6. The 10-footer. Here's Johnson. Smith with the defensive effort.
Just getting a hand in the face makes all the difference. That was the case there.
He kicks to Burke. Outside Jennings. Dishes it to Smith. Shoots a fader. And Boston with the rebound.
Boy, he's definitely covered well there. And we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot. Just didn't fall there.
There's Brown with the 3. That one, no good. And Washington the other way now. Here's Burke. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. And plenty of contact on the shot. So, 2 free throws coming up. These players can flat out shoot the rock. The 2K leaderboard shows us the top 3-point shooters in the playoffs. 4th, Otto Porter Jr.
He is having so much success from beyond the 3-point line. Some guys just thrive on this kind of pressure.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. Some changes for Boston. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Johnson, and Thomas subbed in for Green. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Here's Burke. It's good, the assist that time from Smith. Burke's got it all tied up now for Washington.
Wow, that's a really smooth finish.
Yeah, flawless fast break. Didn't slow down until the ball hit the bottom of the bucket.
Near the three-point line, it's Thomas, and he didn't get quite enough under that one. Porter kicks to Smith. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the free throw line.
Boy, that's great patience. Work the ball until you find a mismatch for the easy bucket.
This will be his third free throw shot of the game. Bogdanovich is checked in for Washington.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. 1 shot.
Free throw drop for Smith. Now here's Smart. Kicks to Olynyk. Brown outside. Pass to Thomas. Tries to snap the cold streak. Here's Olynyk. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
And the defense just gets caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance opportunity.
I mean, easily prevented points if they just attacked the boards the way they should have.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. And that one misses. The Wizards with the lead. Now Jennings. Here's the dish to Bogdanovich. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Thomas passes to Smart. Thomas against Jennings. Thomas kicks to Zeller. It's stolen by Mahinmi. Brown against Porter. Knocked loose.
And I love the way he uses his size there to make sure he gets that ball.
Oh, we're going to see an ejection here, guys. Oh, boy, that's his second flagrant one foul of the game, and that's going to do it.
I can't believe he wouldn't exercise more control. I mean, knowing he already had one flagrant foul, you can't be that reckless when you're on thin ice like he was.
Greg, after his first flagrant, you knew the officials were going to have their eyes on him the rest of the way, and now he'll be making the lonely walk, the walk of shame, back to the locker room. Gortat's checked in for the Wizards. No good on that one. He hits the second from the line.
Boy, the missed free throw there keeping this game at even. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them.
The three from Thomas. Gortat comes up with the rebound. Washington's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. Jennings in the corner. Nailed from three-point land. Jennings has got 6.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Out of bounds, Washington takes possession. Avery Bradley, he's checked in for Thomas. Washington with the ball. 3-point lead. And here's Jennings. He's got 6. Mahinmi with it. He dishes it to Porter. Outside Jennings. 14 feet away. And it's Bradley with the rebound. Celtics shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. This is his first free throw of the game. He misses the free throw, and Washington making a change here. Morris is checked in. And the second free throw, good. Washington's gone 2 of 3 when they've ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Here's Jennings. Morris outside. Passes it to Bogdanovich. 6 on the shot clock. And there's the feed to Porter. The 19-foot shot rebounded by the Celtics. Zeller's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Pick by Zeller. Smart kicks to Zeller. Boston, no good that time either. Wizards shooting it well here in the third, about 50%. Jennings dishes to Bogdanovich. Shoots from the baseline. Rebounded by the Celtics. We've got 1:18 left to play here in the third. Smart kicks to Olynyk. Gortat with the rebound.
That was an extremely weak screen. I mean, he clearly didn't want to sacrifice his body right there.
Now here's Jennings. He's got 6. Up top, Morris. Olynyk is covering. Here's Porter. Makes a big high bounce and goes in. Porter's got 10 points in the game.
Just seemed to know where to be and had his feet set. Looking good is Otto Porter on the catch and shoot.
Now here's Smart. He's guarded by Jennings. Brown kicks to Olynyk. Celtics passing it around. Brown outside. On the wing, Gortat with the rebound. Gortat's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Now Jennings. Now the pass to Morris. From 12 feet out. No good that time. And we've reached the end of the third. It's the Wizards leading by 4. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And welcome back to this Game 7 as we get ready to get back into the action. Wizards leading by 4. So on the floor for Washington, the always dangerous Wall and Beal are the backcourt. Otto Porter Jr. out there with Gortat, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. Now here's Crowder following the miss by John Wall. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Yeah, heard the whistle and then kept his focus and able to still knock it down.
Boston making a switch here. Johnson's checked in. Bradley no good on the free throw. Wizards shooting in this game 45%. Beal the pass to Wall. Feeds it to Porter. The three. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Wall's got 6 assists now in the game. It's Bradley on the wing. He's covered by Beal. Bradley kicks to Crowder. Horford against Gortat. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Johnson now top of the key. Rebound, Washington. Gortat's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. And that one's good by Porter. And now a 7-point Washington lead.
I'll tell you, quite a game for Porter offensively.
And here is Thomas. Johnson in the corner. There's the triple. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Stolen by Thomas. Now it's Thomas running. He can go all the way. Just over a minute and a half played here in the fourth. He feeds it to Horford. It's stolen by Wall. By himself, and the slam dunk by Wall.
That is what we mean by the fast twitch athlete. John Wall explodes to the rack.
Wall against Thomas. Pass to Horford. Thomas dishes to Horford.
And after attempting no free throws in the first half, now he's putting the defense back on its heels.
The first one falls. Mahinmi's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Al Horford drops them both.
And his work at the free throw line has been terrific tonight, making the most of his chances.
Wall passes to Mahinmi. There's the screen. Beal up top. Goes up on the high post. Another one falls for Washington.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Celtics trail by 6. Outside Thomas. Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Busted. No good that time either.
Well, he had the defense's attention, dropping 2 threes in the first half, but he hasn't made one since.
It's stolen by Bradley. Outside Thomas. He kicks it to Horford. Picked by Horford. Lock at 6. Outside Crowder. From outside the arc. Wall grabs the board. To the paint. He's looking for Porter and finds him. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
I think the thing I like best about Otto Porter, his versatility and long arms, because it allows him to impact the game in so many ways.
And he knocks down the first one. And Porter drops them both. Celtics trail by 8. Outside Thomas. Outside Bradley. Lets the 3 fly. That shot misses. And the Wizards now going the other way. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Mahimi a screen. Outside Beal for the three. No good that time. Bradley with some nice D.
You can see it. His timing, his touch, everything just a shade off tonight.
Horford sets a screen for Thomas. Wall with some nice D.
And honestly, not real happy with the shot selection on that one.
He knows it. He just got locked into scoring mode and couldn't get out. Oh! Look at that.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
Yeah, they may have gotten the feeling he would dish it off, but he had a surprise for them.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey guys, well, I was able to listen in on what Brad Stevens was talking about with his players. He was begging them to step it up. He said, we've got to make the move now, or we're going to be out of time and out of luck. Give it everything you've got out there. Kevin?
Lock at 6. Thomas kicks to Horford. Gortat with the steal. Wall against Thomas. Wall with it. Takes the 13-footer. No good off the front iron. Celtics trail by 10. Thomas with the ball. Now guarded by Gortat. Thomas kicks to Horford. Johnson outside. Cranes it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got 6 in the quarter. And the action on hold as it appears there's been an injury. Yep, he's definitely in a bad way out there right now. Tough to see.
Oh, man, not happy right now. You can see he is really hurting.
You know he's devastated, Greg. Having to come out of this one right now and possibly more down the road.
Wizards making a switch here. Jennings is checked in. Dishes to Beal. To the inside. It's tipped. Gortat makes it off the glass. And the Wizards lead by 9.
When he gets that close, more often than not, Gortat is going to convert.
Thomas against Jennings. That's good from Horford on the assist by Thomas. Thomas got assist number 8 here in this one already.
You know, after a first half of poor shooting, he is turning up the heat now.
Here's Bradley. Thomas dishes to Horford. Jennings against Thomas. Back to Horford. Banked in off the glass. And now just a 5-point Wizards lead.
That's what this team needs right now. Solid scoring chances.
Exactly. This isn't the time to settle for jumpers. If they have a chance to attack the rim, they've got to do it.
It's back to Jennings. 6 on the shot clock. Down low, Mahimi, and Mahimi with the stuff.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
You know, and I'm not seeing any urgency out of this defense, especially considering the deficit in the score.
Thomas outside. Porter pulls it in. Porter's got 4 rebounds in this game. Kicks it to Gortat. And it's sent back by Horford. Inside, here's Johnson. That's good. And it's Thomas picking up the assist. And that's 20 points for Johnson.
Has he risen to the challenge down the stretch, or what? 3 or 4 here in the fourth.
Inside, there's a screen by Gortat. Outside Thomas to the middle. And here we go. Fast break. Jennings has got it. And again, Washington no good. Celtics trail by 5. Bradley passes to Thomas. Four on the clock. Down low. Here's Johnson. And too long on the shot. Wizards leading by 5. Now here's Jennings. It's good.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Bradley kicks to Johnson. They set the pick. Pass to Thomas. Launches a three. Washington with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. Moment here now for an injury report. We get a chance to check up on John Wall's status. David?
Hey, Kevin, I spoke with the head athletic trainer for Washington. He told me that he suffered a sprained toe. He'll have to sit the rest of this one out, and it's unclear how much longer he'll be out afterwards. Kevin?
All right, David, and folks, we will, of course, keep everyone updated as we find out more.
And you know what? He could have a long road ahead in terms of getting back on the court. But one thing we all know, he's never been shy of hard work.
Yeah, his fortitude is tremendous. He's going to keep rehabilitating at the highest level until he's back out there with his teammates.
So for the Wizards, Morris is checked in for Mahinmi, and Bogdanovich is subbed in for Brandon Jennings. Wizards leading by 5. Here's Bogdanovich. Porter dishes to Morris. A fader. And the shot is good, dropping in off the front of the rim.
Well, the thing about Markieff Morris, he does a terrific job converting inside.
Johnson the screen. Thomas passes to Johnson. That'll be Boston as it goes out of bounds. Celtics retain possession. A three from Bradley. That's in there. Johnson with the assist. And that's 20 points for Avery Bradley.
He tore it up from downtown in the first half. Now hits this one. Dangerous shooter, guys.
And Bogdanovich kicks to Porter. Misses the three. Celtics trail by 4. It's Thomas outside. Rebounded by the Wizards. Porter's got 5 rebounds tonight. The dish to Bogdanovich. Passes it to Beal. Jacks up a 3. Basket number 5 goes in. He's now 5 of 12 from the floor.
You cannot allow Beal to just catch and shoot. That's a warm-up shot for him.
Thomas dishes to Bradley. A minute 50 left to play in the final quarter. Horford kicks to Thomas. Shot clock at 5. Shoots from the baseline, and he hits the jumper for 2.
What a shot over the bigger defender. That could prove to be a massive bucket.
Well, you mentioned the size difference. There was a lot working against him in that matchup, but he still comes through big in the clutch.
Bogdanovich passes to Beal. Morris with a screen on Bradley. There's Beal with the 3, and Horford pulls it down.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
And Thomas, here we go. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. Satoransky's checked in for Washington. And the free throw, no good. Wizards leading by 3. Morris kicks to Satoransky. Beal, that's for 2. That's short off the rim. And the Celtics shooting it well here in the fourth quarter, 50%. To the inside, here's Johnson, sinks it. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
Clutch shot right there. That could be the difference maker.
Probably the moment we'll remember from this one.
There's a screen by Gortat. Beal, that's for 2. Good!
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Now a timeout called by Boston. They're losing by 3. There's 39 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
Yeah, and looking at how much time they have, I think it's likely we'll see them try to get a good look and score quickly.
Brandon Jennings, he's checked in for Satoransky. Horford dishes to Crowder. Gets the first, and that brings them within 2 here. So he gets them both. There's 38 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Now Jennings. Beal, that's for 2. Beal can't get that one to fall. What a big possession right here.
No doubt about it, guys. The tension is palpable.
Here's the feed to Bradley. And here is Horford. 6 to shoot. Washington calls timeout. They trail by 2. 8 seconds left in the game. Guys, what do you think?
And it all comes down to this. Still enough time on the clock that they should be able to get a real good look.
My question is, will they go for the 2 to tie or 3 to win?
So it's Washington now. It's Beal on the wing. Can't cash in, and the series has been won. They took the long road to get here, but they've done it. They're moving on to the conference finals, Greg, after a thrilling 7-game series and a win here in round 2.
And what a memorable series this was. So fitting that it came down to a Game 7, and now no rest for the weary. They've got to get right back to work.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Al, congrats. Tough game tonight. When do you think you guys really locked in and started taking control of the game?
And it all started the second half. We didn't do a good job the first half. We let them hang around. But, at least we reacted better the second half. This is one of those games that we just had to, will our way to win this.
A lot of games like that, you have to kind of just grind out, Al. Thanks very much. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. It's time for us to say so long. We hope you've enjoyed our coverage during the second round of the NBA Eastern Conference Playoffs. For Doris Burke, David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. And this broadcast has not ended just yet, as we've got the award-winning Ernie Johnson standing by here for the postgame show.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, friends and neighbors. Ernie Johnson along with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith as we move forward to the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Al Horford. He came out of halftime not to be denied. Active, assertive, everyone rallied around his energy.
He gave them an enormous lift tonight, make sure they're moving on to the conference finals. He said, you know what, give me the ball, let me go to work. This is barbecue chicken soup play with a diet soda.
In terms of individual rebounding, he had a game that will be remembered for a long, long time. Whether it's chasing down long rebounds or grabbing one in traffic or one-handed rebounds, he was going after them and corralling all of them.
So that's the finale of this round 2 series of the NBA playoffs for Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. I'm Ernie Johnson. Now on to what should be an amazing conference finals coming up in just a few days. We will see you again soon.